Alrighty then, folks. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I have been trying to get this thing off into cart for a while now, and yes, it is being a bitch. Don't you just love Fridays? Anyways, I'll figure this out sooner or later. In the meantime, we got more Elder Scrolls Online to do, so while I try and figure things out, while I try and get things set up, away we go. Amriel. He says as he watches the clock here after streaming for about 7 minutes to count down. Okay, that was uniquely loud. That is uniquely soft. There we go. Much better. Just right. And all that shit. Meanwhile, back at the turkey ranch. Let's go ahead and get this thing to heat. Typical. There. Try. For speed. Shorter for a fair bit. At least. Do. And now, let us go forth and delve further into the adventures of this ugly work. Yeah, I know. But he's my character, so I could say that. And bam.
Help shore up these walls, or we're all dead.
I will do that here momentarily. I will have to step away here for a bit, folks. Sorry to say. Shouldn't be too bit.
Can anyone help me? too weak to move. I can't feel my limbs.
And we are back. Sorry about that. And to take that linear.
It's ugly and getting uglier out here. As our living soldiers fall, the ranks of the dead swell. At this rate, we'll all be fighting for the other side by tomorrow's dawn. And that's not even the worst part.
Well, the only thing that could possibly be worse is if the speaker of the main is captured. So what's the worst part?
It's Prince Naaman. Poor old boy's been raised from the dead himself, but he's not himself. No trace of the hero Irene says he was in life. He's pure evil now, and from what we can tell, he's the one leading the undead army.
He's
I
attacking
haven't a
you.
clue, and I don't have time to worry about it. We need to focus on the living, not the dead. Main Akuzri and several soldiers are stranded in the old merchant tunnel up the northern path. Think you could get to them?
Shouldn't be too difficult. Come on. Seriously? Elf on the side. I hate this sometimes. Ah. I hate this sometimes. Really do. But let's go ahead and
If you see any soldiers... Not long ago I heard Naaman was leading after the death of Sylvanar.
Okay. There we go. To the old Imperial checkpoint.
This is not a good time.
Nina Kuzri.
The incessant clamor of the undead at the gate finally stops, and you come through the gate. It is a relief to finally see someone new from among the living. Is Akusri correct in thinking you have come to our aid?
Yep, we're here to get you to safety.
Very good. The tunnel is cleared then, yes? Akusri is eternally grateful. He can make it back to Marbrook and send reinforcements to hold the tunnel. The far greater concern is discovering what has prompted the undead to attack.
I was told it was Prince Naaman.
Yes, this one saw the prince with his own eyes. He is no longer Naaman though. He has been raised and possessed, no one knows. But if destroying, you must consult with him. Engineer, the tunnel is finally clear. Akusri will return to Malbrook and send soldiers to reinforce this location.
Yes, that makes sense. Perhaps it's better if I go out into the pass and try to discover why Naaman ordered the undead to attack in the first place.
Yes, both of you go. Find out what Naaman is planning and report to Malbrook. Don't try to do all this on your own. And of course, may bright moons light your path.
Talk to engineer.
I appreciate the main sentiment and the support of the Dominion, but ultimately, it falls on us to protect Valenwood. Since the Sylvanar's death, I get the sense that Queen Irene feels she owes us something. Of course not, and I'm grateful for your assistance. It's true that I can't do this alone. I don't think it's that simple. The Shade has assumed Naaman's form. It retains some of Naaman's memories, but it's a different entity now. Drilladan Pass is old. Many Bosma died here, and some cannot be raised by any magic. They are the accursed souls who violated the Green Pact. Come with me and we will try to commune with them. Oh, there are many ways. Perhaps they cut down a tree, or ate berries from the local plants. Sometimes their intentions were good, but Valenwood is unforgiving. If they violate the pact, they cannot pass from this plane.
He can't be raised as
No,
undead.
tethered to their remains, and they cannot pass into death, nor can they return to life. Thus they remain witness to all that transpires among living and dead alike, but unable to participate. Come, I've been underground too long. I can't wait to get back out into the forest.
Rilladan Pass.
I think we're in luck. Let's see if I can speak to this one. Come here, little one. Yes, that would be so helpful, thank you. Off it goes. Follow it to find the skulls and then meet me at the stone table.
Interrogate with Engineer.
You who were condemned, hear me. Your only hope of being released is to tell us why the dead have been risen.
Ha! We need no release. The Shade of Naaman heralds a new age, an age where we will be restored, and you are the ones who will be judged.
Hold on, how do you know that? Did the Shade actually tell you that?
He doesn't have to. When the forest is transformed, who do you think will inhabit the Shadowwood? We will.
Naaman does not have the power to release any of you, but I do. Help us and you'll have your chance at freedom.
I'll tell you, don't listen to that fool. The Shade seeks to corrupt the forest, to create a new realm. It's called the Shadowwood.
I suspected something like this. It explains what we've seen. The Shade of Naaman, not easily, but I promise them. Since I will fulfill the sentence, I think you should decide whether any of them should be released.
I'll talk with them.
We told you what you wished to know. Little good that it will do you. But we were promised release. Please, you must release me.
Why were you
I
trapped here?
shifted, which is strictly forbidden by the Green Pact. I was cocky, did it to prove that I could, that's all. It was a mistake. I understand that now. Please, I've suffered enough.
That is why I am extremely careful with this shit. Good idea then. Let that soak.
It's
Skull
odd
of
to
Alia.
watch the slaughter of your people through the empty sockets of your own skull.
Why was your soul condemned?
Family was slaughtered by the wood orcs, and I burned down their village, every last structure, every last tree for revenge. I shouldn't have harmed the forest. I should have rallied my people in a morning war and feasted on my enemies.
Fool, do you not see what's upon you? Look around. The shadow will consume all Tamriel and usher in a new age. An age where the dead will be redeemed and the living will suffer.
Why was your soul trapped here?
The other races laugh at us. Why do we depend on them for wood we could easily take for ourselves? The Green Pact is for the weak. We are not the servants of the forest. The Green should serve us.
And you're justly condemned and will remain.
It pains me to see the forest suffer like this. I can sense the green itself calling out for vengeance. Glad that's done. The pleading of the condemned is almost too much to bear. One way or another. I won't question your judge. I haven't quite...
Alright, let's go, folks.
However many rifts they open, I will close them all. Every one. I will purge this corruption from Valenwood, whatever it takes.
Leave the shadow rips alone or you will suffer for it.
We will cleanse the forest or die trying.
Desist, living one. You meddle with forces you cannot understand.
How? Yeah, and then. There we go.
You go too far. Now you will experience the Shadowwood for yourself.
What foul magic is this?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps that...
Now we gotta deal with the shaded Naaman. Don't think I forgot about you, ho. Now let's deal with this shade bitch.
Hope you like it here. You're about to become a permanent resident.
Nah, you're just projecting. Pop! There we go. Gets us nice and ready.
It seems our circumstances are even worse than I imagined. The corruption of the Shadowwood expands across the forest. I fear it's too late to contain it. We must find the Shade of Naaman himself, here on this plane, if we are to stop him.
Alright, and where do you think this shade will be? Where do you think he might
I
be?
know not, but I certainly aim to find out. First, though, you must report what we don't.
I'm
take
sure
long.
I'll see you
We
again
must press on
soon.
with our efforts.
Alright, let's head back behind the barricades and see how...
Akusri was right.
I can't believe my eyes. The undead are actually receding. For a while,
You
then
see,
it's
you
as
can
the main suggested. I wish this pig... that one of the Indanian... Mad as he is, I thought he came from the Bramblebreach clan, but some said it was Woodhearth. Truth is, no one knows.
We need to cleanse Dreadful Lane and Varenchmores. To that end, we will be taking a quick break. Because I gotta deal with shit here. And take a quick run to the can. You might want to take this opportunity yourself. Blood clots and neuralgia parasitica are not good to have as you get older. See y'all in a bit. Alrighty then. Here is where we go, folks. Alright.
Stay away. It's not safe here. I'm glad you're here. I've been trying to help these poor people, but it's futile. There's a blight here that's turned them into rabid beasts. These undoubtedly is the corruption. We must. I can't be
East, Central, and West.
I think I can actually sense the blight attempting to corrupt my mind. I've never felt anything like this. Even the water here seems to be somehow tainted. The corruption has spread to these plants as well. It's like they're dead, but not dead at the same time. Ifris bones. The corruption is coming from the den of the eldest. We need to get there, quickly. If the eldest has been corrupted, then everything in this area, every plant, every creature, and every person will soon become corrupted as well. I can't imagine how this... It is an ancient plant, a strangler. It's been here from the beginning. It's the lifeblood of the forest in this area. If the eldest is truly tainted, then regardless of the Green Pact, we must slay it.
Won't it violate the Green Pact?
I don't think so. We must consider the significance of the Green Pact as a whole. At its core, it is a covenant in which we protect the Green and the Green protects us. Not without assistance. After we've killed it, you must remove its heart. We may be able to use that to grow a new Strangler to take the eldest's place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can destroy the eldest, but you cannot have the heart. It belongs here in the Shadowwood. You will bring it to me.
And we find ourselves here once again. It's so unnatural. It makes me feel queasy. We have no choice. Though it sounds as if we risk handling the eldest's heart back over to the enemy. Perhaps, though, we might also the trees in the forest. The taint came from the eldest, but it has undoubtedly spread to the spirits of the trees themselves. If we can slay the corrupted, the heart's energy could help you slay the tree spirits, but I'm actually not sure that would be a good idea. If we use the heart this way, it will be corrupted. It would destroy any chance of using it to grow a replacement for the eldest.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for understanding.
Fine, we'll kill the tree spirits. I could use the XP.
grant you a merciful death. Your hopeless heroism ends here.
It wasn't easy, but we did it. Thankfully, your efforts within the shadow.
I hate when that happens. To go ahead and replace the hunting prophet's bow we have with the prophet's bow will be used.
May the green, their rage.
And now to Dread Villain. Mm-hmm. Screaming. Mm. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Mm. So it's Barrett Morris. We'll be busting through here, cross that bridge. Along over here. I am not provoking the feral Bosmer. There we go. Welcome to Dread Valley.
Where did he run off to? Well, aren't you the bold one, running around this part of the forest? You've got to be either fearless or...
Engineer here.
Yes, you're the one he mentioned. He'll be glad you're here. Don't ask me. Where I just... you know, he comes and goes. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Did she tell you? One of the greatest mysteries of Valenwood has...
Yes,
once again, the work of Naaman's Shade and the Veiled...
Alright, let's go watch the theater. We gotta watch some scenes from the past.
Go on if you must, but I'm going to remain here. For now.
You do that. I just need to talk over 2 seconds. See? Told you. Like 2 seconds at most.
Look for the glimmers of the past I spoke of. Hopefully they will help us figure out how to put the Blackroot clan back to rest.
There we go.
What's that over there?
Elfirian, General Malgoth and the rest of the Blackroot troops are almost upon us.
No, that plan is madness!
Silence, Glonia. Our sacrifice today will ensure our sister villages live on.
Oh dear.
Here's another scene. Let's watch.
Elfie, I can't do this. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
It's all right, Lillian. The poison itself is slow. The black root will have cut our throats long before you felt its effects. Here, we'll drink it together, and I'll fight by your side till the end.
Until the end.
Now, to battle!
That's the last of them, General. The village is clear.
An easy victory. Verlaine is the first to fall, but there will be more. Now, per the meat mandate, let us feast on the fallen. Prepare the cave temple. It's a suitable place for a celebration.
Look, another one.
General Morgoth, the troops. Half of them are dead. The other half...
Are dying, including us. This is poison. The villagers poisoned themselves to poison us.
What do you mean?
The meat mandate, you idiot. Eltheria knew she couldn't win on the field, but she'll still manage victory. To the Nereid Temple. Perhaps we can beg a cure.
Let's go, folks. We got one last thing to go.
Another seed. Let's
Rise,
watch.
my soldiers. Back to your bodies and take
Why
up
do you
arms.
command us from the ooze?
A powerful one, unknown to me, has stolen my bow. It invoked the right of theft, and commanded we march against the Dominion.
By your command.
I already took care of you here.
Look, another one.
General Morgoth, the troops. Half of them are dead. The other half...
Are dying, including us. This is poison. The villagers poisoned themselves to poison us.
What do you mean?
The meat mandate, you idiot. Eltheria knew she couldn't win on the field, but she'll still manage victory. To the Nereid Temple. Perhaps we can beg a cure. Rise, my soldiers. Back to your bodies and take
Why
up
do you
arms.
command us from the ooze?
A powerful one, unknown to me, has stolen my bow. It invoked the right of theft, and commanded we march against the Dominion.
By your command.
Right of theft.
We should go to the cave temple of the Nereids.
Brother.
What a sacrifice! To think the villagers actually poisoned themselves in order to poison the Blackroot. From what I gather, one of Naaman's servants has stolen General Malgoth's bow and compels the Blackroot clan to fight. But we must rely on the scenes of the past. After being poisoned, General Malgoth went to the Nereid Temple. Be wary in there. Nereid's real desperate. Of course, Malgoth sought to unite all the Bosmer under his leadership. He led the Blackroot clan to conquer much of... The Bosmer have always been free peoples, bound only to the green. Rarely have the tribes united under singular leadership, although for a period many, like Yes, General Malgoth had traveled far and wide. He had seen the greatness that comes to those who conquer. For General Malgoth, that's apparently the case. For all his ambition, he was still a staunch traditionalist. It's actually quite impressive that his sense of honor remains intact, even... I'd say this is a perverted case. The value that Malgoth placed on his bow alone may be enough for him to want it back. Or he may be using the right of theft as a more honorable justification for his new servitude. As barbaric as it seems, many clans still lived by the old traditions during the Bosmer tribal wars. Mind you, they didn't consume the bodies of the dead because they enjoyed the taste. It was a matter of tradition. Apparently so, though the tactics they embrace sound more like a Nereid plot than something the villagers themselves might have come up with on their own. Desperation turns enemies into allies. The villagers knew General Malgoth and the Blackroot clan were going to attack, and they knew they couldn't win, because it's in their nature. Death amuses them, and all the more when they can manipulate people into bringing about their own demise.
Of course. It can't be easy. Guess we are hoofing it the long way around. So.
You would steal that which has already been stolen, then enter the Shadowwood and seek it, though you will find only death.
Oh, fun. Oh, fucking hell. If I gotta go all the way back in, I'm about to now.
We're back in the Shadowwood. I don't know. It's the shadow. Good luck. I'll see you by the stones.
Close all these rifts. I have a very good and very valid reason. Alright.
Freed us. May Ifrit smile on you. You closed the rifts that bound us here. Thank you, and thank you again for releasing us from his grasp. Yes, I suppose there is. Good luck.
Thank you. Words of Clan Mother Unseen.
You will die, and then you will serve us.
Something's changed.
That was a harrowing. Yes, and since you have the compassion.
Alright. Now we go forth right at that.
So it's true then. You have retrieved my bow from the shade?
I have. I invoke right of theft.
My father told me, you will find your bow in an animal's bone. Before it's even carved, you will see it. Mammoth's tusk. Extraordinarily difficult to make a good bow out of. But it was just like he said. I saw it, and I knew. What do you want?
I hereby release you and your army from eternal service. You may depart in peace.
I've misheard you. I thought you said leave. But we don't deserve rest. Not after what happened here. We belong to the ooze.
Well, from what I could tell, you did not commit any rights of theft in life or violations of the Green Pact in life or death. You deserve your rest.
You released him. I think that was the right thing to do. Since you already freed the villagers' spirits from the Shadowwood, that means all the spirits here can now be at rest. We've done a good thing here.
What do we do
We've done
now?
all we can here, but it's clear that Naaman still seeks to harm Valenwood, so our work is not finished. I suggest we spread out and search for signs of darkness. When Auriel wills it... You released him. We've done all we can. Unless you have questions, a spiritual prison of a sort. Bosmer who break their oath to the Green Pact go there when they die, to reflect for an eternity. There's a place called Owls, where we bring the bodies of Oathbreakers. Some think it's a physical link to the ooze.
Eternity in Ows to think upon the ooze. Oh. Alright, in the meantime and in between time, we gotta go to Hectorhaim. Welcome to Hectorheim. Queen Irene.
Oriel, grant me strength. I hope you're the one Indania spoke of.
I think I am. I'm here to help.
Thank the Eight. The army here is greater than we anticipated. Damn these gates. Damn the corruption. I should be in there, not Indania. He said you'll be able to pass through. Help him. Stop Naaman.
Engineer very shaded name, maybe.
He wasn't wrong. The veiled heritance subjected my brother's body to an unnatural resurrection as a lich. He has the Staff of Magnus and is using it to suppress Hectorheim's necromantic wards and raise an undead army.
How bad?
Very. According to Indania, Hectorheim guards the heart of Valenwood. He believes Naaman is corrupting it, and this corruption turns any soldiers we send forth feral. Indania knows more. He waits for you at the gate.
I'll find
Indania
him.
believes he can enter unharmed. And you as well. I pray he's right. We have only limited understanding of the history. Some time after the passing of the Aeliads, a necromancer or group of necromancers tried to raise an army of the dead. Necromantic wards were put in place, but now Naaman is suppressing them.
Oh, right! It's out of battery. We're gonna do this. Preferably not long that. Ow.
Even as a lich, some say it once belonged to Magnus, the god of Magnus. I little understand it, but the Bosma have described... Even as a lich, I don't believe Naaman is powerful enough to disrupt...
What do you want?
I'm relieved you're here, my friend. As dark as my feet, it won't
we
be.
got him.
It's risky, but let's hope this works. All right then. We're in Shadowwood again, as foul as it ever was.
What do you want?
Ifrit's bones. He's turned so many. We have to stop this. As formidable as you may be, I fear we couldn't get through here in the physical realm.
Hectorheim, home of the exiles. Appropriate for a city in prison shit.
I knew we couldn't be that lucky. The shade has blocked the way. Let's see. These pedestals look as if they're still active. Yes, I know what to do. This is the entrance to the Valen. We'll need to get good thinking.
Alright, keystones! We gotta find 3.
Well,
What is it?
I warn you, the Naemon you faced before was fettered by fear and mortality. I have no such limitations.
Alrighty then.
The Welkin stones are the only way to break the barrier. The Welkin stones are the only way.
Shade, pull me in. Alright, in we go. Ooh. Somebody's been having a good night.
What is it?
Take this with stone.
You are throwing your life for naught. The heart is already corrupted. There's nothing you can do about that now.
Once the unbound Daedra is summoned, he must be forced to
There we go. Alright.
The Welkin stones are the only way to break. Let's get.
Alright. Armory keystone. So,
Extortion among friends. what the heck? Well,
What?
what is it?
The altar must be cleansed. The unbound days.
Very well. Come and witness my wrath achieved. Then you will die.
Oh, Shade Boy. It is you who are going to die. You had me fucking all over 2 regions after your fucking demise. Yeah. I'm going to have you sword fucked back to fucking Aetherius. And beyond. I wonder if one can sword fuck a Shade.
This should work.
Perfecto. Okay. Boy, did that not work.
Hurry, we have to save the heart.
Hold on. I actually have to deal with something here first. There we go. There we go, much better. Now we enter the Valenheart. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Come once more.
Time to sword fuck! Time to sword fuck.
I read we'll get what's coming to us.
No, no, sweet thing.
You are outmatched. Why won't you just die?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you...
Incredible. I've never seen such terrible power. But you didn't flinch. I don't
any
know,
way to
but
heal
I have
it.
to try something. It'll be the end of me, I suppose.
You're going to throw your own life away to deal with this. Indenir.
Ifre, guide me. I hope this works. It's working. Just a little more.
What happened here?
This can't be right.
Indenir is dead? He is playing one of his Bosmar's tricks. It must be. No. He really is dead. Dark, just like a Bosmar. It is not enough for him to save us all. He must mock us with the nobility of his sacrifice. We will feel this loss more deeply than most. But it looks like the dead prince is dead once again.
Yeah. Well, Naaman defeated.
Indeed,
Everything's safe.
Queen Irene should be informed. She entrusted you with this mission, so it would be best if you told. Wait, did you feel that?
What?
Look, Indenir!
Perhaps you should take a few steps back, eh?
The Valenheart. It saved Indenir.
Saved him? Cariel?
The Valenwood brought him back. It's Ifre's will.
What happened?
Indenir, Ifre has chosen you. You're the Sylvanar.
Could it be true? Me? The Sylvanar?
What happened?
I fell down. Down into death. And the Green reached out and picked... Incredible. Indescribable. I never imagined when the last Sylvanar died that I would be chosen.
I'm going to go let Raz know. I'm sure he's pushed into the grotto by now with the vine dusks.
Let's go then, I suppose. Talk to Raz.
Is it true? What
Raz has had his eyes on other things, or he would.
Yep.
Queen Irene has already decided to blame Peladil and the Heritans for this treachery. But Raz knows she loved her brother in her own high elf noble, emotionally stunted way. Tell her, but gently.
It's actually very kind of her at the very least. And now we gotta talk to Aku.
Quite an amazing. How did this one miss it? Talking to torchbugs, healing the forest. Besides a timely resurrection? A wedding, of course. He will be joined to...
Herself.
My soldiers stir from their feral state. I can only assume...
I see you were successful.
Elandari?
You've proven yourself of that.
Lord Gary?
It's good to see Akuz-Ree made it out safe and sound. Garesh-Ree tried to warn him of the danger, but he doesn't always listen. He's
Thank the age. Kali wanted to be there, but Lord Garesh-Ree...
Shazar has never witnessed such...
To be trapped outside these walls while the veiled...
We all saw the corrupt...
My soldiers stir from their feral state. I can only assume the corruption has receded and Naaman is again put to rest.
Naaman's finally at rest.
It is well. The funeral rites and honors may proceed as originally planned. My brother was a pawn of the veiled Heritants, you understand? The mistreatment of his royal body only makes their treason the worse. Now,
That's very noble.
What of the staff of Magnus?
Here it is.
Thank you. I will see to its safeguarding personally.
Thank you. Oh, one more little tiny thing. Seems like we got a new Sylvanar. Green. Turns out Ifrit chose Indenir.
Sylvanar. By the Eight. Main...
His spirit was gone from the mortal world. The Valenwood restored him.
Indenir?
The Main speaks the truth, Queen Irene.
Cariel herself said Ifrit chose him. This one agrees.
Then rise, Indenir. It is I who have the honor of bowing to you.
Queen Irene, please,
People of the Old Mary Dominion, I present to you your new Sylvanar. We won a necessary victory for the Dominion today, and we have you to thank.
So now what?
I'll see to the staff of Magnus's safety myself. As for you, the Bosmer have their Sylvanar. With both the Sylvanar and the Green Lady, it's time the two became one. Go to Velen Harbor in Malabal Tor, and we will make preparations.
Alright. We'll go to Malabal Tor in just a moment. But... not right away.
Don't mistake the Queen's strength.
We won, and I'll see to the staff. The Green Lady is Velen Harbor, along...
It seems a ceremony.
Alright, we have one freshly restored Heart of Hectorhaim here. And now we've got to make our way over to... a couple of little places, because we have got a button guild. So... Now we travel to Harbor Freight.
Don't ask me. I don't like...
Have a little chat with your beggar friend, then you and I need to talk.
Really? Johnny Prophet!
An unexpected guest, Vestige.
I can see. I take it there is a reason Abby's here. Aside from choosing to annoy us.
My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Saisahan did not meet with success, so I decided to try a more direct approach. I used it as it was intended, and contacted Abnathan.
Oh, please tell me, Eddie. Oh, please, please, please. Tell me. Is the answer to the question, is he being cooperative? No.
He admits that he knows Saisahan's location, but he will not reveal it. He demands to speak with you directly.
Ah, good. Let's have a chat with Abby.
We meet again, Vestige. I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency.
Make it brief. We're tracing this call.
Manimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world. If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Saisahan.
And you know where Saisahan is.
Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information. For a price.
Excellent. I'm listening.
If Manimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abnathan, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
I don't think I'm a consular officer. Are you high or joking?
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear.
So I take it you're willing to come to us.
Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Manimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Saisahan's location in return.
How do we be sure this isn't a trick?
You can't. And you'd be a fool to trust me completely. But the facts remain, you need me if you wish to find Saisahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
Well, it is true, you do understand the fucking economy. I can see you have a valid point. Oh, yeah, I know. But it's always good to have a viewer here. I hope you're doing alright, Vala.
We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can we possibly trust him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Saisahan, we must do this. Go with the Vestige, Lyris. Rescue Than. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise you.
Do-do-do-do-do. Onward to Cold Harbor! Alright, Abby, we're here.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor, a shantytown of Soulshriven outside Menimarco's castle.
Good to know. How do we get in?
As luck would have it, Menimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince. The castle garrison is not on alert, so you should only encounter a token defense. The main gate is sealed, but there are undoubtedly other routes one might take.
Such
You're
as?
the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
Alright, we'll find a way in.
Improvise, he said. Subtlety? Try to be in.
I, of course, will be right back. certainly cry. We have that. Wow, I completely forgot to mute that. There we go, much better. There we go. Meanwhile, let us, quote, improvise, unquote.
Who are you? You don't look shriven. That's easy. All you've got to do is get captured, killed, and stuffed into a soul gem like yesterday.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
What are you doing here? Intruders!
There we go.
Sir Cadwell always seems to turn...
I say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so, how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department?
Well, Sir Cadwell, what are you doing here?
Wherever the forces of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. I mean, this whole eternal servitude business is rather nasty, don't you agree?
Great. Well, we do need to find a way to book it in to get into that castle over there.
Bellas garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons.
Well, we gotta go in there, unfortunately. We gotta rescue Abby. Complicated.
I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is a cistern that drains into the waterway. The door is locked, but that's not stopped me before. Why don't you meet me there, and we'll see what's what?
Thank you, Sir Cadwell.
That might be our best chance to get inside.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, playing Sir Cadwell was one John Cleese.
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers.
What's next?
This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? The Daedra use pipes to control the flow of it all, and it comes out as steam.
Go on.
Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. It's all rather complicated, but in a nutshell, well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me. It will be quite a romp. Are you game?
I'm game, let's go.
Onward! Ha ha!
There we go. While you work on that, I've got you. Alright, let's go ahead, throw up a Mage's Skill passive. And a couple of device skills.
Can we try to keep it a little quieter?
This should do it.
Please.
There you are. Quick as you please. There's even time for tea. A pleasure, think nothing of it. The merest. I understand. Indeed.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That crazy night is starting to grow on me.
Oh no, hear me out. How many Tharns does it take to rule an empire?
Shut up. I'm trying to work here.
None. The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manamarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh atronach out of him. Mark my words.
And if you don't help me, I'll make sure you're sewn up right alongside him. Now shut up.
You, hurry up. The worms are on the move.
Thank you, Eddie.
There you are. I was beginning to think you were captured. We've a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
What's the problem?
The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it.
We get through it.
Here's a thought. The flesh Atronachs that patrol the castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door. If you created your own Atronach, it would be bound to obey you. You could force it to smash through the barrier.
Okay. Alright, sounds easy enough. Only one little problem. How do you build a flesh Atronach? For one thing, I don't see any flesh Atronach helper in here. Do you?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it. You'll need some good-sized chunks of flesh. Take them to the laboratory and I'll contact you there.
Well, let's get going. Time to stop at the meat aisle.
Let's not tell any bards about this part of our adventure, agreed? This is not what I want to be remembered for.
Ah! But I really want to.
I'm not going near the city butcher for a while, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you'll be fine. I mean, it's just basically Alto, only slightly fancier.
Not the most glamorous task, is it?
No, but then again, what we are doing isn't glamorous. What we're doing is essentially making fancy Alpo.
Lung?
No. Just a kidney. That is unfortunately got an adrenal gland.
It takes a lot to make me ill, but this is getting there.
Alright, Abby, I did
everything in the circle and we'll begin.
Alrighty then. Today's episode of Ready Steady Cook is brought to you by the Church of Satan.
Pass the ritual from the book.
Alright. Alright, here goes, folks. Ahem. Simsalabim baba simlabu saladim. 200C for 15 minutes later, and we got ourselves a flesh atro.
Make a necromancer of you yet. You're not far now. Through the door and to the summit.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. That one here. There we go. There we go.
There he is. Begone, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can. We meet in person at long last. You look taller in your projection.
Thanks. You look thinner in yours. For your arrangement, I'm here to get your ass out.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown myself from the tower. A fair question. I know things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. Menimarco isn't doing any of this to serve Molag Bal. His ultimate plan is to out-scheme the god of schemes and to replace him.
Oh!
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to get him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
You aside from trying to get to the amulet before we do?
Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Menimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. He seeks to become a god himself.
Okay, that's on the bad side of things. Anything else?
I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place. Get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now, let's... Wait. Did you feel that?
What?
Now, Thar. No telling my secrets. Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly. Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. How strong are you? Shall we test for you, Lyris?
Boron 2 hardly seems fair, but especially since you only bring the skeletons out.
Infuriating. The process drains the energy from most victims, yet you keep fighting. Your strength surprises me. But how much more can you take, I wonder?
Oh, I just knocked it down to 70% before I could get any forces marshaled up with it.
Attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council. His power wanes, Vestige. Strike him down while his attentions are on me.
How dare you betray me, Thar! Suffering will be legendary.
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all.
Why help me?
Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. He cares nothing for the Empire. He seeks only power. I've never done battle with him before. He's far more powerful than I imagined. Oh well, too late for regrets. In for a bean, in for a beanstalk.
What now?
First things first. We need to get out of here alive.
Suggestions. We gotta book it at the dollars off the summit here.
You must be the ugliest princess ever rescued from a tower, Tharn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
Let's save the witty repartee for later.
Need a way out? I'll have that open in just a moment.
Alright, let's talk to Cadwell.
Arcade preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks. Bit of the old derring-do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt.
Perfect timing, Cadwell.
It's what I do, quite honestly. We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise.
Why not book it with us?
Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise?
You should come along.
That's settled then. Into the chute, come on! Quickly! I've opened another portal, hurry!
And back to Harbor Freight we go. Let's have a talk with Abby.
My estates, my titles, my own life. It's all forfeit now. All in the name of preserving the Empire. I swear by all the gods, Manimarco will pay dearly for this.
You alright?
Of course. I am Abner Tharn. It will take more than a few brainless cultists to rattle these old bones. Now then, where were we?
Oh? You were at the part where you're going to tell us where Sai-Sahan is.
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
In other words, you don't know where he is.
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
And I don't like being lied to.
What? You son of a bitch!
Ah! Are you insane? Get away from me, you brutish she-troll!
Lyris, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Manimarco's toady.
Please. Manimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did. Do you have any idea how many lives I saved by doing so?
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass!
Enough. Abner had no choice, Lyris. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the Vestige to know the truth.
What's this? The Vestige doesn't know? Oh, this is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet. But that is not my true name. I am Varen Aquilarius.
Our fallen emperor, in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige. You're angry. It is to be expected. You're angry. It is...
Well, that was a deeply unpleasant...
You're angry. You're angry. I was once, but no more. In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was. You certainly wouldn't have allied with us so readily. You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector. But she is... We must find Sai-Sahan. In this matter, nothing. Abner and I must confer. We will
Alright, let's go ahead. Get rid of that linen sash. Get rid of that linen sash. And let's get rid of that linen sash too.
We must find Sai-Sahan. In this matter, nothing. Abner...
Meanwhile, let's go ahead and make our way out Harbor Freight and back to Green Shade. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm lazy and I don't want to have to deal with a lot of the transits, so... There we go. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves up here. Alrighty then. And with this, got stuff to take care of. It is slippery sometimes, but
You! Tharn wants to speak to you! Go to the Volkal Guard Mages Guild! Quick! Quick!
Greenshade is still
I
safe.
don't understand. There was no warning.
let's talk to somebody, quote, in charge. Welcome to Velen Harbor.
You're heading the wrong way, aren't you? Everyone's fleeing Velen Harbor but a few diehards. Wait, you don't look like the running type. Perhaps you can help us defend the city.
I take it you're in charge here. Queen Irene sent me here from Greenshade.
I'm as in charge of this madhouse as anyone, but I have no time for diplomats. Hold a moment. You're no cringing diplomat. I really don't care who you are as long as you can help defend Velen Harbor.
Defend Velen Harbor. What happened? House dead? Cat on fire?
A Red Guard force made landfall and assaulted Velen Harbor. They must have made a deal with the Drublog clan of Wood Orcs, as they attacked from the hills at the same time. Captain Coloralda was at the docks. She's either dead or cut off. That leaves me in charge.
What can I do to help?
Civilians are trapped in the Trade Hall and Mages Guild by the Drublog. Rescue them. The sergeant can arm them and organize a counterattack under the Fists of Thalmor banner. Tell them to get to the Fighters Guild barracks. We'll meet them there. The
All right.
tribe overran the marketplace, but a few townsfolk took refuge in the Mages Guild and the Trade Hall. Concentrate your search in those buildings. Clear the way and send them to us at the barracks. We'll regroup there.
Why did this Thalmor and Valen Harbor
Sent us to escort the Green Lady to the city of Sylvanar, but the Redguard and Droblog clan got here first. The captain knows more than I do, though. I hope she's still alive.
Let's hope so. What happened?
Captain Calaralda was at the docks to meet the dignitaries. The Redguard arrived instead. She probably went down fighting. If she's alive, though, we'll rest. The Queen sent us to escort the Green Lady to the city of Sylvanar, but the Redguard and Droblog clan got here first. The captain knows more than I do. I think it's worth a try. The Queen's counting on us. The Queen sent us to escort the Green Lady to the... Captain Calaralda was at... The Queen sent us to escort the Green Lady to the... Bosma tradition says the Sylvanar is their spiritual side, while the Green Lady is their physical side. When both sides... The old Sylvanar and Green Lady were diplomatic envoys for the Queen, getting the Bosma to work with the Dominion and so on.
What will become of me?
Welcome to the Velen Harbor Way Shrine, folks. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead, post up right here, and check a few things here. Like I said, quick couple of things. For those of y'all here who are gonna be here next week, know then that there will be no stream on Wednesday. And that is correct. The Wednesday stream will not be taking place. Instead, if you have an Elder Scrolls Online account and you have it linked to your Twitch, go to the Bethesda Twitch channel. Starting at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, and that is 8 p.m. in the the UK. So, what will be there? If you do go there and spend time there, you will get a free emote for in-game. All you have to do is claim it as your drop in Twitch. But I do want to let y'all know here that we are about to wrap things up here momentarily. But that is in about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and pop in on my main. Do some crafting. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit of a firebug, what can I say? Oh. Well, this... Oh, now I remember why I'm here. There we go. Let's get matched. Oh, shoot. And there we go. Let's go ahead. Deliver all these goods.
I served my time in the...
So... So there likely won't be any clothier or such. I need... all these are going to be about 9 days. Alrighty then, that actually takes care of a lot of things. Yeah, I think it's about time to wrap things up here soon. But... First things first, let's go ahead and pick up some stuff in the miscellaneous section. Hrothgar 1, eh? Hrothgar 1, eh? Shotwell Way Shrine, southeast. Let's go pick up some jewelry crafting materials. Do you believe? Okay, well. now we can actually... Normally... What? No. Computer. Yeah, this is not a particularly good place to have this. All right, 3. Okay, so that is... You'll need 3. Freakers! I will not stop spamming the H key until you get me out of combat. Thank you for finally cooperating. See, this is one of the really big things. If I hadn't been hit in like 5 seconds, I shouldn't even be in combat state. And yet, I end up in combat state. I don't even remember doing any of the quests here, but it's not important. The important thing is we get this thing in park. We get our asses to Twitch TV. Alrighty then, it is 10 o'clock on the dot. Those of y'all wondering here, like I said, next week, Tuesday, we will more than likely be doing more Sonic Origins since we didn't do it this week. Get that nasty hair out of the way. There we go. But yeah, Tuesday, we will be doing more Sonic Origins. Wednesday, we will not be doing our normal Cyberpunk stream. Like I said, go to twitch.tv/Bethesda. Then Thursday, our normal randomizer stream will be replaced by a makeup Cyberpunk stream. And then followed by Warhammer 40k Dark Tide at 7, Cyberpunk at noon, and of course Friday, again, Elder Scrolls Online, where we will be dealing with the Tharn speaking. But those of you on YouTube and all the other video sites and social media, course, at Biafra Republic on all your all major non-racist social media sites. You can find me on the fur.lgbt instance for Mastodon at Biafra Republic as well. And you can also find me here on twitch.tv/Biafra Republic and at Biafra Republic on YouTube. For those of y'all over there, I wish you all a wonderful good evening. For those of you on Twitch, we will be jumping over to our host here momentarily. But since it is 10:02, we're gonna be, and we've been doing ESO. Oh dear. We do have we got options here, folks. Perfect timing, too. We'll be heading over to... There we go. Jimmy JJ Shabadoo to round out the week. He is, of course, doing... some good old-fashioned prep for community night. But do take care of yourselves out there, folks. We will all be in this together. Those of you here on Twitch, catch me on all your major social media sites, including, of course, the remains of Twitter. And above all, take care of yourselves out there. Get vaccinated for sake. It's 2020. And above all, go out there and fight for democracy. Peace out, folks. Rating Jimmy in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.